Good morning to the Anguillan public. On behalf of the Department of Youth and Culture, Youth Affairs Division, I warmly welcome you to the official launch of the 10th Biannual National Youth Awards 2026, held under the inspiring theme, Youth Rising, Igniting Change for a Sustainable Anguilla. Today marks the launch of the 10th Biannual National Youth Awards 2026, a celebration that recognizes the outstanding achievements, leadership, resilience, and positive contributions of our young people. The National Youth Awards serve as an important reminder that our young people are not only the leaders of tomorrow, but active change makers who are making a meaningful impact today. As we prepare for this milestone, we are committed to ensuring a transparent, inclusive, and credible awards process that highlights excellence across a wide range of fields, including leadership, community service, entrepreneurship, sports, culture, innovation, environmental stewardship, and academic achievement. An initiative of this magnitude cannot be accomplished without the dedication and support of committed individuals who are willing to serve. It is therefore my pleasure to introduce the members of the 2026 National Youth Awards Committee. These individuals have generously volunteered their time, expertise, and experience to oversee the nomination and selection process, ensuring fairness, integrity, and excellence throughout the awards program. The members of the National Youth Awards Committee, Mr. Vonley Harris, Ms. Devine Gishad, Ms. Brittany Christopher, and Ms. Kira Hughes. Thank you for volunteering. Please join me in thanking each committee member for accepting this important responsibility and for their willingness to invest in recognizing and celebrating the accomplishments of Anguillan young people. Your service is deeply appreciated. I would like to encourage the members of the public, schools, community organizations, churches, sporting associations, businesses, and government departments to actively participate by submitting nominations of deserving young people whose contributions are making a positive difference across our island, Anguilla. Together, let us celebrate excellence, inspire future generations, and continue to empower our young people to rise, lead, and ignite lasting change for a sustainable Anguilla. Thank you, and I look forward to a successful National Youth Awards 2026. I will now turn over to our chairperson, Mr. Harris.
Yes, good morning, everyone. So, you might ask, what is the National Youth Awards about? It is the Department of Youth and Culture is inviting nominations for the 10th Biannual National Youth Awards for excellence in personal development, leadership, and public service. We, the OIC and the committee, are looking for young persons between the age of 13 and 35 years of age and are youth-based organizations whose work exemplify the government's aspirations for youth development in areas such as governance, leadership, youth empowerment, youth innovation, youth volunteerism, youth entrepreneurship, and youth excellence in academia, sports, culture, and the arts. There are 5 main goals. These goals are to celebrate exemplary behavior among young people, to encourage and motivate young people, to acknowledge and highlight the achievements of the young people in Anguilla, to encourage young people to be positive role models, ambassadors, and mentors of their communities, and to foster a spirit of volunteerism and public service amongst Anguilla's youths. How to nominate? Prior to submitting your nomination, make sure the requirements in the eligibility checklist below are met. The checklist is: the nominee must have engaged the public service for more than 12 months, either in a professional or voluntary capacity. The nominee must be between the ages of 13 and 35 at the time of nomination. The recipient may be 36 years old when the award is received. Individuals must be residents of Anguilla for a minimum of 5 years. Individuals cannot nominate themselves, so please do not nominate yourself. Organizations should be in existence for a period of no less than 5 years. Nominees should give permission for their names to be put forward. The winner must also agree to participate in publicity activities organized by the Department of Youth and Culture for a period not exceeding 1 year following the official ceremony. The nominees should exhibit one or more of the following characteristics or qualities. 1, high ethical standards. 2, a noticeable commitment to public service or youth volunteerism. 3, demonstrate commitment to academic excellence. 4, a proven commitment to sports and youth well-being. 5, excellence in leadership. 6, a demonstrable record of achievements in culture and the arts. 7, a proven record of accomplishments in youth or faith-based initiatives. 8, a verifiable, I'll say it again, a verifiable commitment to young people and youth development. And finally, a lifelong commitment to youth work. Public service work or youth work can be in any of the following areas: youth participation in governance, youth empowerment, education, sports, arts and culture, environmental protection, leadership, entrepreneurship and youth employment, creativity and innovation, science and technology, community service, faith-based initiatives, health and well-being, peaceful coexistence and peace building, journalism, media, public awareness raising, nation building, agriculture, fishing, and tourism. So you want to know how and where you can submit? You can submit all nominations either paper to the Department of Youth and Culture, or we have Google Forms that you can fill out online and submit. The deadline for the nomination is the 4th of September, 2026. The criteria and guidance. Award categories. Please note our judges, which is this panel right here, are looking for young persons between the ages of 13 and 35 and all youth-based organizations who work exemplify government aspirations for youth development in areas such as governance, leadership, youth empowerment, youth innovation, youth volunteerism, youth entrepreneurship, and youth excellence in academia, sports, culture, and the arts. So now we are going to present the awards.
Okay, looking at the awards, I'm going to be presenting 3 awards. The first one is Outstanding Youth Organization or Individual for Faith-Based Achievement Award. Criteria: must be actively involved in community development and faith-based work for at least 1 year. What we are looking for: 1, positive impact. The individual actions and activities promoted inclusion, diversity, and development through faith-based focused work. 2, community engagement. How did the individual work to engage the community through activities or work completed? 3, impact. What is the impact of their involvement in the community? These awards can be awarded to both individual or to a group. Number 2, the second award, Community Service Award. Criteria. 1, the nominee should have promoted a positive image of youth. 2, should be engaged in community work. What we are looking for in the Community Service Award: 1, positive impact. The practical actions were taken to promote a positive image of youth in their community and communities. 2, community engagement. How did the individual work to engage a community through activities or work completed? 3, impact. What is the impact of their service in the community? This award can be given to both individual and group. The third award, Outstanding Youth Entrepreneurship Award. Criteria. The award is given to an individual or group who has been successful in managing and sustaining a viable self-owned enterprise. 1, enterprise is self-owned. 2, must demonstrate a projection of sustainability. 3, nominee should have contributed to youth development and provide sponsorship to youth development programs or activities. What we are looking for: 1, positive impact. What practical actions were taken to promote a positive image of youth in their community and communities? 2, community engagement. How did the individual work to engage the community through activities or work completed? Impact. What is the impact of their service in the community? This award, again, can be both individual and group.
Award number 4, Outstanding Youth in Media. Criteria. This award is given to journalists, commentators, photographers, and media agencies who have, through their intervention, positively contributed to an awareness of the contribution and achievement by young people. Number 1, promote national youth development and/or youth empowerment. Number 2, the recipient must be actively involved in the media for at least 1 year and is in a positive role model in media. What are we looking for? Impact. What practical actions were taken to use media to make a difference in the lives of the youth or their communities? Community engagement. How did the individual use media to inspire, support, or educate young audience? Creative use. Media was used to share messages that matter to youths in a new and interesting way. This award is considered to be an individual award. Award number 5, Academic Excellence and Extracurricular Award. The criteria for this award is: it recognizes an individual who has demonstrated consistent academic achievement while actively participating and excelling in extracurricular activities that contribute to personal growth, leadership, and community involvement. This award will recognize one individual from the secondary and tertiary level. 1, must show consistent achievement in their academic pursuit. 2, must be actively engaged in extracurricular activities. What are we looking for? Personal growth. The individual has developed new skills, confidence, or have consistently excelled in their academic journey. Exceptional achievement. How has they achieved something outstanding in their academic development? And this, of course, is an individual award. Award number 6, Outstanding Youth in Sports Award. This award recognizes an individual, group, or team that has demonstrated exceptional achievement, dedication, and excellence in sport while positively contributing to the development of athletes and serving as a role model within their community. Number 1, must have achieved significant attainment in certain sports-related fields or in specific sports. What are we looking for? Personal growth. The individual or team has helped to make an impact in sports through exceptional performance. Exceptional achievement. How have they achieved something outstanding in their academic development? And of course, this can be an individual as well as a group award.
Award number 7 is a Creative Arts Excellence Award, and this award is given to an individual who has excelled and received national, regional, or international recognition in any of the specific fields such as literary arts, fine arts, painting, sculpting, music, drama, theater, and dance. Nominees must demonstrate outstanding creativity, artistic achievements, and sustained involvement within their chosen field while exhibiting originality and excellence in their work. Evidence should also show positive community impact, recognition, and contribution to youth or cultural development. 1, he or she must have participated in national, regional, or international activities related to the specific artistic discipline. 2, should continually exhibit ethical behavior and must contribute to the social consciousness of positive youth behavior. And what we are looking for is personal growth. The individual or team has helped to make an impact in the creative arts through exceptional performance, and their impact, something to consider, is how have they used the arts to make a meaningful impact on youths or their community. And this can be either individual or group award. Award number 8 is Excellence in Leadership Award, and the criteria is this award is made to an outstanding young person who have served as a leader in an organization or organizations within the last 5 years. 1, the awardee must have demonstrated effective interpersonal skills that have enabled consideration and response to the needs, feelings, and capabilities of different people within the organization. 2, develops and sustains cooperative working relationships and encourages and facilitates cooperation within the team and with other organizations. And 4, must have a work plan and demonstrated leadership in execution of organizations' mandates. What we are looking for is responsibility. How have they encouraged, inspired, motivated peers to take positive action? How did they take charge when it was needed and guided others through challenges? Impact, the leadership abilities of the nominee have made things better for their team or community. And this, of course, is an individual award. Award 9, which is a new award, Youth Environmental Stewardship Award. The criteria for this is the award recognizes a young person who has undertaken activities or projects that have helped to protect, preserve, and promote environmental consciousness and sustainability to improve Anguilla's environment. 1, the nominee must be actively involved in environmental initiatives, projects, or advocacy efforts. 2, activities should have taken place within the qualifying period set by the program. And 3, nominees should demonstrate positive value and be in good standing with the community. What we are looking for is environmental impact. How did this individual's or group award or work make a noticeable difference, such as by reducing waste, protecting nature, etc. Community engagement. How did their actions encourage youths and communities to support and care about the preservation of the environment? And this can be either an individual or a group award.
Award number 10, Youth Voice of Action. This award recognizes a young person who has contributed to youth engagement and democratic representation for young persons in Anguilla. This could be done through any youth campaign or activity that has positively contributed to the development of young persons in any field, whether creative, educational, or social. 1, The nominee must have actively involved in civic and democratic initiatives, projects, or advocacy efforts. 2. Activities should have taken place within the qualifying period set by the program. 3. Nominee should demonstrate positive values and be in good standing within the community. What are we looking for? The action. How were youths encouraged to take part in leading and shaping the project or campaign? The vocal impact. They exhibit courageous abilities to communicate and speak up on issues that matter to and affects youths. Participation. They inspired youths to engage in activism, politics, and democratic engagement. This can either be an individual or a group. Award number 11, Emerging Leader. This is for individuals between the ages of 13 and 18. This award recognizes a young person who demonstrates leadership potential, initiative, positive influence, and active involvement in school, community, or youth-based activities while aspiring and motivating others through their actions. 1. They must show evidence of leadership through projects, activities, or positions held. 2. Must demonstrate positive character, ethical behavior, and serve as a role model among peers. What are we looking for? Responsibility. How did they engage, inspire, and motivate peers to take positive action? How did they take charge when it was needed or guided others through challenges? The impact. The leadership abilities of the nominee have made things better for the community or amongst their peers. Award number 12, Friend of the Youth. The award recipient must have made significant contributions to youth development in Anguilla and has consistently done so over the past 3 years. Youth development initiatives or support given towards youth development. What are we looking for? Responsibility. How have they positively contributed to the development of youths? The impact. What was the tangible impact of their contribution to youth development? And this can be either an individual or a group. The last award, Unsung Hero. A young person who works quietly behind the scenes, making a massive impact in their school or community without seeking the spotlight or receiving mainstream recognition. What are we looking for? Selfless service demonstrates a genuine commitment to serving others. Positive character and integrity displays honesty, respect, responsibility, and humility. Community impact makes a measurable or meaningful difference in the lives of individuals or the wider community. Commitment and consistency has demonstrated sustained involvement in the community or volunteer service over time. Unsung hero must be an individual. Now, we're going to explain how the review is done. This committee here will consider the nominations and will decide on a short list, which will also include the winner of each award as per category. The awards will be decided on a basis of a maximum of 5 points each. The criteria is quality of impact, level of innovation, fresh approaches to problem solving, the quality of achievement, quality of evidence provided, and sustainability.
Okay, thank you again to the committee members of the 2026 National Youth Awards. I would like to now invite Mr. Clemvio Hodge, who is a past recipient of one of the National Youth Awards in entrepreneurship. He's just going to share his experience and what it meant to him as to be a past awardee. Thank you again, Mr. Hodge.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here with you all and to see all of the amazing awards that are now in stream. For me, I have been an entrepreneur for the past 10 years. I now own and manage 2 businesses, and the Department of Youth and Culture has been very influential in my path in entrepreneurship. I've gone through many of the programs, from the Get Set Entrepreneur Program through the Angular Youth Business Foundation, to being a youth ambassador and the Youth Council and so forth. And being recognized for my work in entrepreneurship was very exciting. It was also a great opportunity for me to get recognition throughout the business community for my persons that work with me. It adds a little level of legitimacy to my work. The Department of Youth and Culture has been a great means of networking and finding some of the influential persons in Anguilla, and also getting me a mentor as well. So all of these things compiled have actually shaped the success of my businesses and my drive to be an entrepreneur. I feel like any person who is interested in advancing themselves as a youth should work very closely with the Department of Youth and Culture, not necessarily just for the award, which is a nice privilege to have, but for self-development and national development as well. As entrepreneurs, it is our role to solve problems that people face, and by chance, you might be able to benefit financially from the solution that you produce. So with that, I believe that all persons who are looking to be an entrepreneur, who are currently serving as entrepreneurs as well, could use and work with the Department of Youth and Culture to develop greater skills and knowledge in all of the fields of work that they may have. And especially considering the wide gamut of awards that are available, it's a little something to encourage you to want to go deeper and go farther into what you do. But for the most part, I would say lead with passion over all else, and the awards will come at some point. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Mr. Hodge, for your dedication, especially to youth development and in your area of entrepreneurship. Again, the award categories, we have Outstanding Youth Organization, Individual for Faith-Based Achievements Award, Community Service Award, Outstanding Youth in Entrepreneurship Award, Outstanding Youth in Media Award, Academic Excellence and Extracurricular Award, Outstanding Youth in Sport Award, Creative Arts Excellence Award, Excellence in Leadership Award, Youth Environmental Stewardship Award, Youth Voice of Action Award, Emerging Leader Award, Friend of Youth Award, and Unsung Hero Award. We really do encourage the public to vote, nominate. We have until the 4th of September to nominate young persons in each of the award categories. And I believe there are a number of young persons deserving of those awards. So again, please nominate the persons for the different awards. I'll pass to just give some final remarks to Mr. Vonley Harris, and we turn over to the media for questions.
Yes, so as Ms. Anthony said, I also agree for the 10th biannual Youth Awards. All we are doing is encouraging the wider community. Look around you. You have friends, you have family, people who, they do a lot. There's a lot of young people, they excel, they do a lot. So please reach out to them, nominate them, let them see that we see them, we acknowledge you, and we're going to show you that we appreciate you through this program. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Media.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning. Let me first commend DYC for this great initiative. I know many times our young people feel unseen, so this is a great opportunity to really give tribute to our young people. I'm just curious in terms of how we are getting the word out. I know you're promoting it here and you're asking people to spread the word, but have you all written to churches and other youth organizations as well in terms of getting the word out to inform the youth about this great initiative?
Well, I can say that this is just the press conference. This is the actual launch of the National Youth Awards. And in the upcoming weeks, we will be sending emails because we're going to also launch and have a press conference for National Youth Week. So it's a lot of things happening at once. We just wanted to put the awards out there, the categories, the different awards, how you can nominate, the criteria out there. But all of those things are coming to come.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory as well. But I couldn't help but notice when Mr. Harris expound and highlight the word verifiable. I was just curious, like in terms of, I'm sure obviously people have to provide proof of their work. That is what you meant?
Yes, that
Are
is
you
correct.
also looking for testimonials from members of the public as well?
Anything that can support that recommendation of that nominee will be great. As we need something to grade. Because remember, at the end of the day, we're going to shortlist. So I don't want you to say, well, all right, Bob is great, full stop. Because now someone else might prove that someone else is better. Because you can only have one winner per award.
That leads me into my final question. I realize you said points awarded, like 5 points or something
Yes.
like that. I'm just curious what happens if there's a tie?
Then we will go based on evidence, what proof you have. You could never have a tie. It's always based on the proof. And we won't have 2 awards for the same one category.
I know there's the main award, but in terms of the names that will be put forward, will they also be recognized?
Yes, they will be highlighted on the night of the ceremony.
Good morning, James Harrigan from the Anguilla newspaper. I do concur that you would extend this campaign out to the wider youth community, such as schools and, as Felicia suggested, churches as well. There's one question I have on the faith-based award. We have different religions in Anguilla. And, how would you select a person for an award from the different religious organizations? Because faith-based has to do with religion, right? So how would you conclude or select a person for an award from a faith-based category? Because if you choose a Christian religion against a Hindu religion or Muslim religion, it could be a, controversy. So let me hear how you would do that.
Okay, so from being the chair for this committee for quite a number of years doing this, number one, I believe it leave us know that the panel, we are not biased, we are very objective. So we will look at all nominations irrespective of what religion or culture you are coming from. However, the grading for the points is going based on the evidence proof and the impact that you can prove you made in the community. So whether you are Christian, whether you are Hindu, Muslim, whatever you may be, it all depends on what you provide to show you created a greater impact in your community or individual life. So that's how you would be graded. But we will look at everyone holistically, irrespective of your religion.
So it's a matter of degree of commitment in the community.
Absolutely.
Whether a Christian individual has a higher degree of commitment
That's
than a Hindu.
And your involvement, what do you do? Show me, prove it.
Thank you.
Good morning. Right. So the question I want to ask is really simple because I realize that y'all say choosing the awards, is about nominations or whatever. But a person like me, who have more of an audience abroad as well, people could nominate me as well, or that's is only based in Anguilla.
Yes, so as long as you are residing in Anguilla, anyone around the world can nominate you. As long as they can prove you are doing whatever they are nominating you for, that is fine.
Okay, so they have to put on a good explanation.
Yes. Yes. Don't,
Just making sure, right? Just making sure.
don't say Busher the plug is a good man, that's it. No.
Nah, okay. They can't
What
say
do you do for the community?
y'all can't say that. You gotta say a little bit more than that. All right, thank you very much.
To the mic.
Good morning. I have a question in regards to the voting. Sorry. When you say to vote and nominate, is there an age restriction on voting? Can anyone like 13, 15, 16 vote? How exactly can the public vote? Can they vote on multiple devices, etc.?
Okay, so right now we have two options. We can fill out an application, which will be done via KYC, and we have Google Forms. Later during the week and the month, we have created a flyer where you can use your phone, scan QR code, and you can fill it out. So anyone could do it, from 0 to 100 years old.
All right, thank you.
Anybody can nominate.
All right, thank you. That's all.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, thank you again to the Anguillan public. Again, we are waiting your nominations for the different awards for our young people in Anguilla. Thanks again.
Thank you.